All right. Hey, how's it going, guys? Back at it with another one. Another one, another one. Ba, ba, ba. To the 28th. If I have time, I'm going to do a Valentine's Day specific reading for all signs. But we'll see how it goes. All right, so this is going to be for Libra. Libra's popping out at me right now. Like, I want to talk. All right, Libra. You better speak some truth. All right, so I'm not doing any reversals, so that's all the way out. So we have the Page of Pentacles. I think this is about someone who is coming into a place where they're beginning to learn and learn how to handle their finances, okay? Maybe they just got their refund check and they're trying to figure out, okay, should I pay my bills? Should I spend this on things that I want to spend it on? I think this right now is the energy stating like, okay, how do I handle my finances? That's your current energy. Your cross energy right here is the Nine of Swords. So you could have had conflict in the past regarding money. Maybe you had had a financial hardship for a little bit. And that's probably why you're trying to maneuver in a different way on how you go about handling your finances. You have what's on your mind right now is the Wheel of Fortune. So if in fact you've been trying to manage your finances and just life happened, like, okay, I've been trying to save this much money, but then, okay, I had to, unforeseen expenses have come out. I think you really are trying to focus on how to change your spending habits and how to really start saving and just maneuvering things, just moving differently, especially when it comes to your finances. How you got here is the Four of Pentacles, from a place where you were just doing like senseless spending. Or if it wasn't senseless spending, it was spending unforeseen expenses that came out, and now you're trying to get yourself back on track with your finances. You're trying to find that balance of how I can be able to pay my bills, how I can do what my heart desires and still be okay and still have money later, okay? So not living paycheck to paycheck. You actually have the Chariot in the past. I'm going to switch this one up. You had the balance, with your finances and things that you want to do. You've had that. You had that balance. And now it seems like either senseless spending, and I'm thinking, to me, it feels more so like unforeseen obstacles that have come to pass that kind of shook things up a bit that led you here. And then going forward, you have the Page of Swords. You've been trying to keep a watchful eye on how you handle your money. You've been a little bit more conscious of like how you're spending those resources. Like, I'm not gonna be going out to eat all the time. I'm not gonna do this. I'm not gonna do that. You're trying to make a solid change in your life when it comes to your finances. And you also have the Nine of Rods as your current energy. You're trying to find the balance in your life. your current environment is the Seven of Pentacles. So it seems like you have enough money to save. It just seems like I said, unforeseen obstacles that probably come your way. You also have a Star card here. And it looks like there is going to be a change. If changing the way that you handle your money is something that you really are truly interested in, which it seems like you have because you have the Wheel of Fortune on your mind, you want that change to come. That's just, it's reiterated with the Star card as your hopes. And lastly, you have the Knight of Pentacles. So with the Knight of Pentacles, it seems like you're going to go into your future with a different mindset, handling your money differently, maneuvering in the world differently. So just going to quickly sum this up. So Libra, it seems like you have been having issues with your finances. And I'm not saying major issues. It could be major issues, but it's been something that's been weighing on you heavy. Maybe you've been overgiving to people. You've been giving to people, and you haven't been financially secure in yourself. And you're realizing, like, I can't help other people until I help myself. And it's been really taking a toll on you, on how you actually do that. All right. And you see in your future card, like, okay, I have to make a change. And even with the Star card, it's just saying, like, okay, there's going to be a change that's going to come because you sat down, or you realize, like, okay, I need to change how I'm living because it's no longer suitable for me. It's no longer benefiting me. Especially when in the past you had the balanced life, so I think it's a lot harder to not have the balance, or maybe in the past you were at a place where you didn't really have to worry about budgeting. So now, going in the future, you're like, okay, how do I do this? Like, I haven't had to worry about budgeting ever, so now I have to budget. But it seems like you're starting to get on the right track when it comes to things. I can't live like this. I have to do better. So you found the inner strength, Chariot, and the Nine of Rods, right? And now with the Page of Swords and the Page and the Knight of Pentacles, I think with the Page of Swords here, Page of Swords always reminds me of a learning card. So I think it's beautiful that not only is your headspace with the Wheel of Fortune as if, like, you know that you need and want change, but in your action card going forward in the future, it's like, okay, I'm willing to learn how to maneuver differently so that I will be able to manage my finances. And the Star card here is just like, okay, if this is what you truly want, this is what you'll get. You just have to really just hold on to it and hold on to the new habits that you're going to form, because it's not going to be a situation that's going to happen overnight. This may be something that's going to take 9 months or even longer to really master, or to really understand, so that it will be beneficial to you. I think in the next 7 months, you'll start to really kind of get a hang of things and you'll begin to really see the growth. But I don't really think prior to that you'll see anything. Like you won't see the results that you really are looking for. And then I think the first 4 months are going to be probably the hardest. So if you start now, what is this, February? By June, I think that you'll start, after June is over, I think you'll start to like, okay, this is what I need to do. This is my regimen of how I'm budgeting. This is what I need. This is how it's going to be. And by the 5th month, I think that everything will start to flow and everything will be a little bit more natural. But by the 9th month, you'll kind of see like, oh wow, I do have extra money. Okay, so if I do want to help someone else out, okay, I can. But you have to understand that you can't overly do that to leave yourself in a hole. Okay? So it's like you have to really focus on you right now, Libra, when it comes to your finances and how you handle things. Because you have to put you first. You definitely have to put you first right now. Because if not, no bueno. But I mean, it looks like you already are headed into the right direction. It looks like you know what you need to do. It looks like you already have that balance of like, okay, I can't do this. So basically, I think what you need to do is just, you need to probably make a list. Make a list of your finances, everything that's coming out, everything that's coming in. And if what's coming out is more than coming in, maybe getting another job. Or maybe you are in the process of getting another job. But anyways, there's change coming so that you'll be able to align properly with how you want to live your life. Maybe you're getting a new job. Maybe a second job. All right. So in the past, Libra, the universe would like you to know that when I focus on my inner light, I see the world through the lens of love. And I think this is really just focusing on you. It's like when I focus on myself, my inner being, what makes me happy, what makes me content, what doesn't stress me out, right? I see the world through the lens of love. And I think that once you're able to really conquer this, I think that your atmosphere will be a lot different. Your energy, your vibes will be a lot more, it'll be a lot more stress-free, where you don't have to worry about living paycheck to paycheck, if that's the case for you, or you don't have to worry about ends not meeting. Okay. And in the future, the universe would like you to know, oh, look how cute, it matches my nails. The universe would like you to know I'm a dreamer of my dreams. And I think this is really beautiful when it comes to, I think this is really beautiful when it actually comes to the Wheel of Fortune card and the Star card here. It's really just saying, okay, if this is really what you want, go after it because you're going to get it. It's not something that's going to be easy for you by any means, but it's something that'll be worthwhile in the end. And everybody knows that diamonds are made under pressure, and everything that's worthwhile takes time. So I'm going to leave you with that, Libra. I just think, just continue to focus on you. Okay, I don't know why, but I need to show you this card too. When I lean toward love, I am led. All right? So just follow your heart, and whatever your mind is telling you to do, go for it. It's not going to lead you in the wrong direction. Okay? I don't know. I was led to show you that card too. Don't know why. I don't ask questions. All right. But yeah, Libra, just really focus on you. Really focus on how you handle that. And it may not be finances for you specifically, but just focus on how you handle things in life that you have some type of conflict with, and then weigh out the pros and the cons. And if it doesn't work out, then you know, like, okay, I weighed out the pros and the cons. This isn't it for me, and you have to move forward. And nonetheless, even if you want it or if you don't want it, there is still going to be a change, because that's in your mind. And I don't know if that's something that you place there, or that that just needed to happen in general, but nonetheless it's happening. So I wish you all the best from February 14th through the 28th. There's definitely going to be a change coming. I would actually like to let me know down in the comments section, and let me know if you guys are having any conflicts, whether it is financial or something else that you are struggling with, and if you do the pros and cons list, or if you're really trying to weigh out those emotions. Let me know how that worked out for you. Until next time, bye.